Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat. Today is Tuesday, October 5th, 2021. And I just want to say at the beginning of this that there will not be a stream on Thursday, October 7th. And you can see on my community section on YouTube for why, as well as on my Discord for why. I'm just not going to be in a great mental place. Sort of not in one right now, but I'm not going to be, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse by Thursday. But I should feel a little bit better after that point in time come next Tuesday. So just so we're aware, no stream on Thursday. No stream on Thursday. So what did we do last time? Well, we got Nextlet last time and set up the actual Red Science and Labs on the main bus. That is the primary thing that I got done, was just all of this shenaniganry out on this end of the bus. I did do some stuff off screen. Might be obvious if you're going from video to video later on down the line. I have extended the bus. All of the belts and pipe on the bus has been brought all the way up. So now there's, I'm always gonna have what I need out in this direction. Also, scaling, general scaling. Finished up all of the buildings that needed to be placed in here. I added a bit more seaweed. Just a bit more seaweed and a bit more wood out here. Noting as well, seaweed farms are a lot of power. Can I just point out that these buildings are over 400 kilowatts. It says 465 on the tooltip there, right there, for the power draw for each and every single one of these. So as a result of that, I did have to go through and add even more power generation up here with more mining on this raw coal patch, which is a pretty big raw coal patch, but it's one of not particularly many. I've also explored a bit. I radar explored, like went out, set bunch of radars down, put down a ton of radars in different areas just to quickly reveal a whole bunch of stuff. What's not here? Oil. None. Nothing. Nada, nothing in the direction that I plan on expanding. You know where there is oil, though? Here, I finally found more than 4 total drilling spots. I've found a few more right over here next to the glass. It takes like 3 minutes to walk over there. It's a really long distance to get out there. There's also a really small rock hole. More quartz, which is good to see. Much bigger quartz. Might have to tap into that one. So yeah, I finally found what I was looking for, just way over here. How did I even know that this was out here? Was that basically there was this big black line that extended down, and this had a pixel. Like 1 square was showing off of the radar revealed area from the radar that was here, wherever in this mess this one had revealed just a pixel of it, and I noticed that, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing. I need to go there and reveal more of them, however many there are. I was deeply disappointed when I only saw the 3, but I kept going, and then, oh, there's 2 more. patches over here. And a whole bunch of sulfur. So, yeah, that it's disappointing. It's extremely disappointing that this is all I really got in the grand scheme of things. And yeah, at this point, I just think I'm not going to use them for the entirety of the playthrough. I don't see a reason. There's far too few of them to make use of, and the investment of drilling fluid to make them worth it for a resource that's gonna get expended anyway, I don't see it. I'm far more willing to do the oil sand shenanigans than I am to make any use of this drilling stuff, this entire mechanic. It's a waste of a mechanic, to be completely honest. It's just bad. Like, flat, it's bad because it's finite. Forced finite oil fluid resource. Just no. I'm not having that, especially when I have no control over how dense it is outside of what drilling fluid you use. Like, no, I refuse to entertain that notion of making use of that mechanic at all when there are alternatives. So, today, I want to get into Vrauk. And in order to do so, I'm going to need several things. The very first thing I'm going to need is plastic. And I believe I made 3 of these biofactories off screen. Now, the problem here is I don't have the tar for the aromatics. Nor am I likely to have the tar for the aromatics at any point in this phase of science. This entire science phase, please. Oh god, I picked the exact wrong 2 spots. Isn't that beautiful? Ah, always. I picked the exact wrong 2 spots to be right in line with the stupid thingies there. Alright, bots. Go build. Build for me. I should really have nanobot ammo, but I'm just lazy. Too lazy for to even make nanobot ammo. Oh boy. Now, which is which? This one is this. That one's that. There. Huh? Oh, right. Ta-da. You have stuff. You need to output stuff. One should be fine. There we go. Plastic! It exists! Wait, how do I have aromatics? Wait, I shouldn't have aromatics. Le feu? Well, alright then. Yeah, like tar. Huh? I guess I happen to be in a very specific circumstance where I've made enough polybutadiene, like I've forced enough tar into aromatics, wherever I have that over here. I also expanded this. It's like, I guess I've forced the tar to make the aromatics from creosote, and it's just not getting physically over here for the carbon black, and it's chewed through all the carbon black, so now this is the bottleneck on the rubber. I'll take it. Like, that's fine. Fine by me. Especially now that the stoppers are backed up and all this is all backed up. I will accept this. I don't really think I need the plastic for too much besides this infrastructure here. Oh, and I absolutely want to make a crawdad. The only problem with that is I need blood to make said crawdad, and yeah, that's gonna need a bit of at least temporary stuff, including one of these. Hey, could I get a slaughterhouse, please? Oh, I'm out of engine units? How am I out of engine units, of all things? My goodness, I need to make a gene lab. Oh, I need even more plastic. Right. Yeah, I need the gene lab, and then I think I've made... No, I need another... I need even more plastic so I could make the creature chamber as well. But I need to have the moss gene samples. Where are the thingies? All the way down here. All the way down, right? Of course. They are way over here. Also, note, I have done some off-screen cleanup in here. I have expanded my stone mining and processing into bricks to make hot air, so I do have more production on hot air right now. And what is the other main thingy? The raw coal is now in a little bit of a bigger array here. I've cleaned up the other raw coal shenanigans that was in this area. Just completely got rid of them, no longer required, and took 2 belts now of raw coal into destructive distillation to attempt to make tar and coal gas. But yeah, even the 2 lines getting processed into tar and voiding excess coke, only excess coke. Even this isn't giving enough tar in output for my needs right now. I need more. I need so much more. So very much more tar. So, let's get those engine units. I need stuff to get made. I need thingies. I need even more plastic. Oh boy. I walked right past it. Wonderful. There you are. Hello. There we go. Back again. All the way down. Oh, I've also been trying to pay attention to throughput on these loaders, making sure I'm not either bottlenecking or inadvertently using that stupid exploit where you can actually load items in faster than the rated speed of the mini loader. That is so dumb. That is so dumb. And I will not make use of it consistently. The only use of it I'll get is completely inadvertent. Because, like, this makes 1. I don't want a situation where this thingy is trying to move in more than 3.75 items on the chute. Speaking of which, I will need glass. I will be needing glass. And steel, and lead, and titanium. Because we need to tap into the bio samples. Yeah, we need to get bio samples as one of the next things. I'm actually gonna store more than that. Yeah, give me another gene. Wow, 400. 400. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna place you down there. This is gonna go up. It's gonna just output into a doohickey directly. Just a couple of stacks held onto. And this is the point at which I will need to bring over my both moss and glassware. The moss is here, so that's fine. Glassware, oh, I've already put it here. Wonderful. You know, it would help if I was drawing the correct line. There you go. Ta-da! Moss Gene. Well, that was the easy part. There we go. The absolute easy part. How much of this do I do before going to get the biosamples? Hello and welcome to today's stream. I think I'm going to tap into this biosample rather than go all the way down here for that one at the start of the bus and have to do a full belt line all the way down the bus. I think this will be shorter overall, even if it's 2 belts. I don't know, because I'll need a belt for the container and then the sample. And over here I would need the container and the sample, and I would need to bring glass from here. I would need to bring the glass all the way down to where I'm making the samples with the steel, lead, titanium. What simulation? This. Like, this is the simulation time. It's 30 hours and a half of simulation time. And I have not run the game at ×2 speed, so that's 30 hours of real time. Oh, that's a lot of throughput. Go ahead and take 2 of those. So this is the clock mod from Bob, and it is configurable in the settings. In the mod settings for the clock mod. Right in here. You can't read the green on gray? Well, fine, you can be, what, red? Oh, right. I forgot there's problems with this mod. There's a few problems with it. Admin options pane. Oh. Well, that's... Huh. I didn't know this could do that. Yeah, we're not gonna screw with that. We're not gonna mess with that. Yeah, you can actually increase the game speed here and decrease it. You can change the length of a day. You can set always day. Oh gosh, no, that's not what I was expecting out of that. Yeah, we're gonna turn that off. Hey, Ollie. Ollie. I brought my foot down and it came down on his head. Because he was right in front of me. Where's that Ollie? Oh, he's fine. Yes, Ollie. He's just down on the floor. Yeah, you can like change how long a day is. But yeah, for whatever reason in the clock mod, the settings haven't worked for a while. But you can change it from show on button to time played, or evolution factor. Oh, see, it changes. It changes that setting. That setting works, but I don't know why it doesn't change the freaking type color. Why you no color? Why you no color? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, 30 hours, 33 minutes. That's what it is. It goes black when I hover, no matter what, anyway. So, that's moving. Good. That's gonna need some manual intervention. In a box. To a box. I'm gonna need to make cough cough handcraft some circuits here. How many circuits? 20. And it needs glass. Oh yeah, I should just get the glass put onto the thing. And some lamps. And these tinned cables. Glass! Hello. I'll take some glass. I'll shove out some glass. Down we go. Beautiful, glorious, wonderful glass. I need to put the glass on the bus like this, regardless, so that I can make the containers for biosamples. All right, you take glass. Take those. Let's. Not what I wanted. You go make some lamps. Go gadget lamp. Move faster. Wow, you need a lot of thingies. So how many do I need on this recipe for the Vrauk? 1. I need 1 whole codex for the first Vrauk. But, you know, may want more, depending on the situation here. More. Enjoy the codex. For now. And since I have the data array, I may as well just plonk it. Just place it down. What? 5, huh? Sure. I'll take it. 5 is good. 5 is nice. I'll need to get red science here. As well as steel chests. Now, the steel chest, I'll probably just, like, do this. Make the steel chest from steel, and ta-da. Steel is line 2. Already brought it down. There. You now have steel chests. This is gonna output to its own chest. I need chests. And then red science and bio samples. Oh boy, both of these things will have a spot on the bus, I guess. Hey, red science. Oh yeah, I have all of the red science now, by the way. Just so we're clear on that, I have all of it. There isn't any more of it. Oh boy. Who knows what else I'll need this for? Oh. This will be interesting. Yes, that's what I need. There it goes, but I'm gonna have that, and it's gonna come in from there. No? That's it. That's it. That's the one. Right there. Depends on how the thing comes up, though. That might need to be there instead. Or, better yet, just there. From that way. That seems better. Okay. That is going to be all of that I can do at the moment. Where are the actual Vrauk buildings? Oh, hey, it needs glass. Who'da thunk? Okay, Vrauk buildings. The interesting thing here is that before green science, I don't need the Vrauk cocoons consistently. Okay? Meaning that, unlike in my first playthrough where I completely automated this and set up the cocoons on the bus, I don't think I'm going to do that this time. I really don't think that that's going to be a great idea. So, that's 3. I need titanium. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to have 8 total of these Vrauk paddocks, just so that we're not having massive spires longer than this freaking stupid seaweed on the bus, because that's just going to be more time that it'll take to get rid of it once I no longer need it after I transition to rails. Because once I'm on rails, well, then we can start doing these things at scale with massive builds and such. However, first things first, I need containers. This needs a lot of bull. So it needs steel, glass, lead, and titanium. Oh, it's complete nonsense. No, I didn't actually need to do it that way. Whatever that is, I don't know. Because the lead and the titanium are already together here. Oh, this is weird. So, in reality, usually I would end up with the right. Usually I would end up with the lead and the titanium on the same line, but that's not gonna be a thing this time. Just go up. Ta-da! So this is a fuel. Oh, I'm out of inserters. Regular inserters. Oh boy. Hey, copper, come down. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, give me a creature chamber as well. Over in the, temp. Over in the temp area here. I need a creature chamber. That's, gonna take that thingy. Oh, you want more lamps, huh? Here, have a few more lamps. Yeah, this will need biosamples, glassware, petri dishes, etc., etc., etc. Glassware, huh? Enjoy. How much glassware? 10! Oh. Okay. Moss gene. And then these two. And the petri dish itself. Oh boy. Well, I have petri dishes. Slash, I have the ability to put petri dishes onto the bus, but I don't really think I want to do that. I think I'd rather put some in a box. One stack, because stack size 500 in a box. And prioritize the output to make incubated, of course. Because this creature chamber is going to be busy, to say the least. It's going to be doing a few things for me. Oh, right. If I want the crawdad, I need blood. I can't get blood out of Vrauk. So that will have to wait for Augs. Vrauk give formic acid instead of blood. Which is good. I like it. I like it a lot. But, it's not what I need to get into the crawdad, though. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alright, output. Now... this isn't going to exist on the bus. So it will need some, I don't know, adjustment. Oh gosh, I need more undergrounds. Oh boy, more. Oh, I need more belt in general. We're gonna need some more belt. Let's minimize that for the moment. Oh, and then when I have this clock UI up here, you should be able to see that it's what the current time is as well as the time played, even if you can't really make out what this is up here. 30 hours 47. So, getting more belt requires going all the way back to the start of the bus. Oh boy, wouldn't it be nice to have a crawdad? It would be really nice to have a crawdad to run around on. It will destroy all of my stuff, but it would be really nice to at least have it to go faster. Because we all know that I am not that great at driving, even with vehicle snap. Alright, there we go. More stuffs. You know what? More stuffs. That's better. Alright. Let's get these biosamples going. I have 3 whole collectors. I'm likely not going to be able to feed all 3 of them, especially when I only get half of a container per second. This says mining speed is 0.2. I need to look what's the mining time on these. It's normal, so it's going to need 0.2 and produce 0.2 per second. So 3 of them, yeah. 3 of them's good for my current rate of production. I will need biosamples for science made out of these glorious collectors as well. I forget how much I need, though, what the ratio is between samples and science. These are such nice big ore patches, but not tapping into them. Nope. Those are not the resources I need right now. There's an argument for steel. I'm actually steel limited in this entire process, by the way. For making these containers. It's actually steel limited, not, I don't think it's limited by the glass or the titanium or the lead. Maybe the lead, but I think more likely it's the steel because I have 1 whole building. I have 1 entire building making steel right now from my iron production. You're not capable of actually just running the belt across. You'd have to zigzag to go all the way around. 1, 2, 3. They have a module slot that accepts everything. Now that is a tooltip. Now that is a tooltip right there. Yeah, that's a tooltip. Speed does not change. Wait. Oh, wait. Yes, it does. Oh. Trying to remember here. So, funny thing about how these work. These are very specifically designed. They consume 200 kilowatts of power and have a mining speed of 0.2. So that's 1 megawatt per one. The containers, or you can think 1 megajoule per one. The empty containers have a fuel value of 1 megajoule. So you get 1 biosample per container. However, if the machine can run faster without drawing more power, you get more biosamples out than collectors put in. So the best module is speed on these machines. The faster that you can make them go, the more output you get per fuel you put in. Because the fuel is consumed at a rate of 200 kilowatts, regardless of the speed of the machine. It will always consume 200 kilojoules per second. Oh, I've already brought this up. This is just... Yeah, so speed is productivity on this particular mining drill. In Paidu Valley, I made use of this using Bob's speed modules on these buildings, on the collectors, and with beacons, beaconing speed on these, so that you would get more output per input in. Now, with Bob's modules, you have pure speed as an option. Vanilla slows down the machine, right? Or vanilla has a power drawback with the vanilla modules when you have speed modules, and I don't think that's going to mathematically work out with the vanilla modules. But these are a mining drill, and they take any biotic module as a mining drill. So, of course, that means you can insert any of the biotic modules. You can input a freaking Bodo for 5,000% speed increase. And then all of a sudden you've turned one collector into a few hundred biosamples. Or more off of one collector. Like, oh boy. So obviously I'm going to grab some fish with their 375% boost to speed. This is gonna take a moment. I mentioned that I didn't really want to make use of this because it is an exploit, but I want to prove a point. So I'm gonna do it. I don't know, it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay? My point is a lot. Now, this is a case where I'm trying to prove a point so that it's fixed. So that it gets fixed. Or they say it's okay. Because to this point, with the animal modules in the mining drills, it's been accepted as a thing from King Arthur as being okay with it, but I need to point this very specifically out that maybe not for collectors. Maybe not for collectors. This shouldn't be a thing. And I don't know if if it's even fixable, is the other point here. Like, I've never been a fan of this whole biosample mechanic in particular. I mean, it's interesting. It's just very exploitable, and I'm going to show how exploitable it is here. Because this is designed so that it's really expensive early, as with the vast majority of things in this mod. It's designed to be really expensive early, where it costs 1 steel, 1 glass, 1 lead, and 2 titanium per biosample, and it's supposed to get easier the later you go as you get access to modules and stuff. The problem is you can straight up use fish as a module in these machines and immediately get a humongous benefit. And yes, it's 3.75 out per module. Extra stuff. It's like, yes, and if you have efficiency, it will decrease the consumption on the fuel as well. So it becomes a dance of speed and efficiency to make sure that you try to get minus 80% power usage out of the thing, as well as make it really, really fast, which this would be one of those cases I would make that it's actually a good idea to beacon efficiency on these, especially if you're going to go the route of inserting a fish into each of these as a module. Now suddenly each one is making 0.95 per second at the cost of 1 sample every 5. At the cost of 0.2 samples each. Yes, efficiency. Yes, that is accurate. Efficiency. Yeah, this machine shouldn't have... Well... I would like for the machine to have beacon effects on it. It's just that... Oh yeah, as we immediately have... See? See all these biosamples per container? Look at all of these wonderful biosamples per container. Oh, isn't that glorious? How many biosamples we're getting per container? It's just wonderful. Oh, and then of course, tech has an effect on this. Mining productivity tech improves the output again. Give me a radar. Oh yeah, they're busy. They're really busy. Yeah, it saves a lot of titanium, steel, glass, and lead in the long run by doing this, and it means fewer entities built. But yeah, like, I don't want to do the fish thing on... Fine. Fine. Fine, you don't want me building on the ore patch that I might realistically tap into. This is not part of the ore patch. This is the last line of the ore patch. This is not on ore. This is not on ore. There. Oh. Ahem. There we go. That's better. Come on down, my biosamples. Oh boy, they're so pretty. They're so pretty and wonderful. So the thing is, this has been part of the alien life since it launched. This has been part of alien life the entire time that it's been out. And I've mentioned how I have very specifically discussed how this works in my previous playthrough. It's not like they're not aware of this as a thing and how it behaves. The only thing I think that they didn't think of is that, oh, it's a miner, and you can put all of the alien life into the miner. Because it's a mining drill. It's coded as a mining drill for the collector. And it has to be a mining drill. So, yeah. Fishy, fishy. And then Bodos. 50 out, yeah, per 1. 50 to 1 ratio. With those 5,000% on the Bodos. Yeah, they said it's really hard to fix, but also they don't care to fix. Like, they don't mind people doing it. So it's like, okay, if it's just accepted as a thing people are going to do, then whatever. Yeah, this could be a thing that could be adjusted if you were to say mine biotic, like alien flora, some generic mineable material that you then have to fill into a sample in a separate machine. I don't know, it's something about mining drills and how, like, being a separate class of entity entirely. That would be one of the reasons why it's a bit more difficult to define, because they can't... It's possible that with mining drills in particular, when you define that entity, that it cannot accept the same module definitions as an assembling machine for modules. Maybe? That would be my guess. Certain attributes can't be assigned to that class of mining drill that can be for class of assembling machine or furnace or whatever. It might be a hard-coded thing that mining drills have certain modules that they accept, aka all of them, just by default. But I don't know the actual answer. Yeah, but there's another issue with the base game that I don't think they've fixed yet, where even on regular assembling machines, this was a problem with the particle accelerators, where they didn't want you to use efficiency on the particle accelerators, and by removing effectivity as the category of module from the definition of acceptable modules on the particle accelerator, it prevented all modules from being put into the particle accelerator. Like, speed included in that. Which is definitely a bug in how the game is coded. But if you do something like remove effectivity, it kills everything. You can remove speed, I think. You can't remove effectivity. You can remove productivity. And that's a thing that's been done with many of the buildings in this mod. Just building level productivity limitations are abundant. Extremely abundant. Oh yeah, this is building things. Hello. Hey, can I get a few of these containers? That would be great. Thanks. It's buggy. Oh hey, we have a Vrauk. The Vrauk is moving. I've done the things. Now that the Vrauk is moving, I can go ahead and pin that. Oh boy, sap. Have I put that onto the bus? No. But I have a spot to put it onto the bus, that's fine. Ah, this beautiful machine. Why, hello. I'm going to start with an advanced assembling machine. Oh god, I need to make barrels. Barrels. Steel. Just make barrels, please. Fill a box with barrels. Module limitations work on recipes, but not resource. Well, there's also building limitations. Oh, you know what? I know what the problem is. Yeah, that would be the problem with not being able to define it for a resource slash recipe with mining drills, but also you can't just tell a mining drill to not accept speed, because then it won't accept any speed module, right? Or no efficiency, because you couldn't accept any efficiency. So you can't have both. Like, you can't specifically tell a mining drill that it can't take any of the biotic stuff and take the vanilla stuff at the same time. It's one or the other, on or off, on the building level. Alright, this needs to fill water. Where even is that recipe? Oh, there. Hi. I need water. I need to barrel water. There you are. Ah, glorious. Don't you just love water barreling? Gee, I hope I'll have enough barrels. And there would be complaints to no end if they were to disallow speed on mining drills just across the board, right? Well, it starts with 1, and it can't do this at the start. It needs to do this. I need more caged Vrauk at the beginning. That is exactly the same except for cages. Oh, right, cages. Cages. Iron sticks, titanium, and solder. Iron sticks. Solder. Iron in lead tin. Fill a box. This is not going to be a drain because I'm going to get my... I'm gonna get the cages back. Oh, a bot took it. I'm gonna get the cages back. Empty barrels, empty barrels, empty barrels. Where's empty? There's empty. Yeah, like, most of the time you get your cages back, it's just, there are a few things that will consume them. Oh yeah, and it's a percent at the start, but whatever. Why, hello. Ollie's here. How's Ollie? Oh, big stretch. Oh, big stretch of the Ollie. Yes, that's my boy. Oh, that's the big boy. Yes, that's my big boy. How's that, Ollie? Yes. Yes, that's my Ollie. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Big boy. That's my big boy. Yes, big Ollie. Great big Ollie. Oh, he's so big. He's so big. He's so big. Yes. He's so big and pretty. There you go. There you go, Ollie. Okay. Yeah, at the start you have a 30% chance to lose the cage, but whatever. It's not a big deal in the long term. Alright, I need titanium, lead, iron, and tin. And I need more belt. Great. There we go. Let's go get more belt. Guess I'm ignoring that for the moment. We're gonna start with the thingies here and work our way towards those cocoons. So, I need cocoons. Why do I need cocoons? I need cocoons to make retrovirus. Why do I need retrovirus? Because I need to make cDNA to get into additional creatures, both animals and plants. And fungus, I guess. It is a gateway to other creatures. Once I have those other creatures online, I won't need the Vrauk cocoons, the retrovirus, the cDNA for a little while. Not consistently. So I'm not too worried about it. One more. There we go. 1,000 units of belt. let's head back. But yeah, I need it for the Augs. I guess I need it for Archods and Cotton Guts. Do I even need these things at red? Maybe. Yeah, the bus is a little long. And I'm walking on brick. This is the one part about being on ×1 speed that's a little bit I want my crawdad. I want my crawdad so much. It'll make this so much easier to go back and forth. The only problem is I fear for my I fear greatly for my pipes in particular. Alright, let's get the iron. Tin, come on down. We have our titanium, we have the lead. There's titanium, and then lead will follow suit. Here. Funny thing is, I'll need solder as solder going forward. It's like, oh, I'll need this stuff. I will be needing this separately, but I'm just making the cages for now. You. Extend. Extend my walkway just a little bit. What do I normally for biomass? For this stuff? For this stuff? Logs. At the moment for logs. It's logs. It will depend on the application. On what I will be making biomass from. Moss is simple. Logs is the highest efficiency, from what I can tell. In terms of lowest overall amount of, like, power draw. But it is a bit of work to get logs, right? It's just a bit of infrastructure to get the logs. But otherwise, the easiest way is moss through the knot stone, like basic CO2 recipe. And it's more efficient than the vast majority of the other things to get into that biomass. I have 4 cages. Huzzah, cages. Biomass. I will need the biomass brought onto the bus. Let's see if I can remember which line is which. I guess, technically this is biomass as the next line. Oh, joy. Oh, joy. Yep, that's the line. It's good that I've finally gotten into the first, like, major biotic thing at this point. We have a Vrauk. One. First of many. When does ore processing start making a big impact? It depends on what you mean by big impact, because generally speaking, the further Like, the more complex you can go, the better off you are. It's what I'm getting there. I saw the sap and was like, oh hey, that's good time for the sap too. Yes, the next step is the cDNA. But I need to get the stuff online for that too. Due to the nature of sap, I'm always going to consider whether or not I just want to put it local. 0.3 sap is 6 sap extractors. So it's like, do I just have 6 sap extractors and do it local? Instead of putting it onto the bus. I don't know if that's what I want to do. I'll do it anyway. All right. Hey. Tree. Dumb tree. Because this log line is on a not good spot. Alright, turn off the bots. I would rather not these really slow things building out this double line, which you know what? I'm not going to have enough belt. I am going to have enough belt, barely, but I need more. Yes, next major step will be cDNA after this, which, again, I don't need infinite quantities of this at this moment in time, but so as we're clear on that, the cDNA does require just a bit of extra work to get into. Note the circuits. The irony being, in order to automate cDNA, you need to automate circuits, but in order to automate circuits, you need cDNA to make the creatures that let you automate the circuits. So you have to handcraft some circuits and make some lab instruments by hand before getting into the cDNA you need to get the animals and such for making the circuits again. Otherwise, I have all of the everything besides that. Yeah, and then Zogna, of course. Automated lamps. Automated lamps inbound. Petri dishes online. Wood online, of course. That's it, right? These. Boron trioxide. Oh boy. That's gonna be a transition. So yeah, the ore processing question. The biggest difference that you will very much notice is going from non-molten to molten recipes. Molten hot air cast recipes. Bear in mind that this circuit thing has existed since way before the ship assembler thing was added into the game. It's existed like this for way longer than that. Also, where's my aluminum? Aluminium. Hello? The fuck? Again, yeah, it's been like this since well before the change was made that added in the ship assembler thingies. So no, it was not originally intended to be that way. I hate the snapping on the mini loaders. The mini loader snapping logic, it's different, it's bad. It's so bad. You know what the issue is. I'll try to show this. So, you have a chute that you want to upgrade to a yellow, right? Why did it not do that? Aha! That is the problem. It doesn't inherit the snap of the item that it is overlapping. It needs to inherit the snap of the item that it's replacing, of the loader that it's replacing. Oh yeah, fish. Go back. It's a really big problem that it doesn't inherit you back there. Anyway, let's get this belt drawn. It most likely does happen with an upgrade planner. Nah, I think it's just the manual placement. I'd have to test it with the upgrade planner. I know that the logic used in Deadlock's loaders, the snapping logic in Deadlock's loaders, does not handle the upgrade planner well at all. I know in that circumstance, upgrade planner breaks it, but it's fine when manually placing things or placing ghosts of things. It's just it doesn't work with the upgrade planner. Watch this one work with the upgrade planner, but not when actually physically placing the thing. Opposite issues. A. Why you know auto. Yeah, so this mod manually fails, and yet it works with the upgrade planner. The other loader mods manually work, but fail with the upgrade planner. So you get to take your pick on which one you want to have to deal with. There you go. Enjoy all those wonderful cages. I will need barrels. Enjoy the barrels. Enjoy the barrels. So the cocoons need the sap and moss and biomass. Sap, moss, biomass, and these. So there's 2 lines that need to go here. This will be the moss. Where is my moss? There is my moss. I need more moss, most likely. Moss production. And then this will be biomass sap. Oh. Okay, biomass sap. Hello. Welcome. How in the... Hey, if it works, it works. There we go. That should be that. Gosh, it's so slow. Oh gosh, it's so slow. And to fail the first run will be horrible. It will be horrible if it fails the first run. Why do you allow speed and efficiency? I mean, it's pointless. Actually, maybe not. Speed modules might actually end up... Wait, speed module 3. How fast is a speed module 3? 50%. You would need a module 2, but it's also going to increase the energy consumption. Whatever. By the way, where's my upgrades? Three available text to change permanently the behavior of the affected buildings for the data array. For the slaughterhouse. Upgrade. Show me. Really? It lets you pick it for the thingy there. Microorganism mine, incubator, gene lab, creature chamber, compost, bioreactor, biofactory, atomizer. What about like the animals? Like these buildings. I thought the point of the upgrade system was to get upgrades to these buildings. I thought I was trying to get up to Vrauk. Well, that just unlocks the paddocks. That increases the formic acid from the slaughterhouse. Did they ever fix this, by the way? Because there are a series of recipe upgrades that are supposed to replace previous levels, but sometimes you can unlock an upgraded version before actually getting the stuff. Yeah, but the system... Control T, you have to... You actually have to unlock those upgrades. You have to unlock those upgrades. Why is this a rich text editor on Control T? Like you have to unlock the upgrades. I'm looking for the tech that unlocks the upgrades for like creatures. and it almost looks like it's just not a thing. Oh, an upgraded kerosene. Because like I want to look at the options that will be available eventually. Oh, really? You can atomize borax from sponges. Huh. Because I mean, yeah, it's nice to get upgrades to like the data array and to the slaughterhouse. Like the slaughterhouse would be really nice. But what I thought the point of this was for the paddocks, to give you upgrades to the paddocks, to get productivity on the paddocks. That's what I wanted anyway. Yeah, there's higher mark level animals to make them go faster. Do they still have that, like, basic productivity on the mark levels? No, probably not. Very briefly, they had productivity on the higher mark level creatures, but oh well, not anymore. Yeah, see, there's these things. Mutate to digestion? Where does that come in? Like, these look like the upgrades for the buildings. Potentially. I just thought they were like upgrades for the actual creatures. Yeah, no productivity on these. That's sad. But we can make them go fast. And for reference, upgrades to things like the creature chamber will absolutely have an impact on later. Was there not an incubator one as well? There's a bioprinter. That's good. Biofactory, bioreactor, compost, creature chamber, gene lab, incubator, and the microorganism mine of all things. Okay. Huh. And the data array. I don't really care so much about the data array one, but my point is there's this concept known as cubs. Raising cubs. Or raising eggs. In the later phases of the game. And that's what I'm really going to be going for. Because this is a recipe. Can I point out that this is turning 10 cubs into 20 adults through growth factor and resveratrol. Now, growing them to begin with is fine, but depending on the upgrades here to the creature chamber, we might be able to do more than double by doing the productivity on the creature chamber here. Yeah, they are great recipes, and then of course doing the really really good recipe at the end here, like the last pheromone based recipes. Actually, where even is the yeah, like here, depending on how fast you want it. Pheromone recipe gives you 5 cubs on the output just by adding pheromones. Like, pick your poison for how fast you want it to go, but yeah, 5 per cycle at the end to get the cubs, and then you can take 2 cycles to make 20 caged. The only thing that doesn't work with this, of course, is getting things like manure. And of course, you still have to get the eggs from the eggs, but there's good recipes on the eggs. Did you not even... You haven't even done a cycle yet. We're 56%. The alarm has gone off to indicate that we are halfway through today's stream, meaning it is time to take a brief break. So while this is cycling, we're going to take a brief break, and I'll have to figure something else out to do while waiting on Vrauk to exist in the base. I shall be back shortly. And I have returned. Welcome back. We are 96%. We took an entire break, and we're almost done with the first cycle. Yeah, it takes a while. Please don't fail. Please don't fail. Please, God, don't fail. Don't make me wait again. Oh, thank... It failed. It failed. It failed. Yes, hello, Ollie. Hey, what's that? What's that? That's a string. That's a string, and Ollie wants it. Oh, he wants it. There he goes. He wants it. Yes, he wants that. He wants that string. Yes, he does. That's his. Yes, that's his string. Yes, bite, 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 bite. Yes, that's yours. He brought the orange one this time. That is his string. Where's it going? Where's it going? There we... Hey. I felt that. I felt that nail. I felt that claw. So, yeah, there he is. He's here. He's playing. Dolly's on the other side of the TV. Resting comfy on a stack of boxes. Can't really reach the camera over. Not enough length. So yeah, this is the whole process to have to deal with. My gosh, I can't believe it. 30%. 100%. Oh. It would be faster to just make more out of the creature chamber. And that will almost always be the case. It's just bite the bullet and do the creature chamber recipe, because chances are the creature chamber is still going to be faster to get the additional creatures. Like, one extra creature doubles the speed of this machine. For all intents and purposes. And porpoises. Anyway. Yeah. So, this guy's going strong. It's wonderful and so very fishy. The glorious flying fish, the flish of the bioreserve. Anyway, what am I gonna do? I guess get these? No, I don't really want those on the bus. I mean, I could get the stuff on the bus. In the meanwhile, just keep adding things to the bus. Because really, there's not much I can do besides this. Essentially, I need circuit automation, or I would like to have circuit automation as early as possible, but I also don't want it split up everywhere across the base. That I don't think I want either. But I may not have a choice. So, circuits. I've already broken this down over here. You. So, circuits, huh? I need urea. Did I even break down the urea? Yes. The urea will need liquid manure and zognobacteria. Of course, the liquid manure will need to come from manure, of which we have really only one option, and that is Augs, which needs the cDNA, which needs retrovirus, which needs Vrauk cocoons. So, we cannot do the Aug food recipe. Why? Because starch. We don't have starch at this phase of the game, at Red Science. Starch doesn't exist as a thing that we can make. Why do we need starch for Aug food? Basic Aug food. That seems like an oversight there. Because there's no way, shape, or form I can do Aug food at this point in time. At Red Science. So that's out the window. We have to do biomass moss, Augs. And for 1 circuit per second, I would need 19 Aug paddocks producing manure. After having, made a whole bunch of caged Augs. And I would need 5 moss and 5 biomass consistently produced. Have I mentioned I don't like this at all? The manure costs going into these things, in particular, going into urea. Like, I don't like urea. You may or may not have noticed. Especially when there's only one way to make it. Like, if I had to choose anything in the entire Alien Life of the Alien Life stuff, this is the stuff that's the biggest pain, and is one reason why I would say to just don't on Alien Life, just don't Alien Life, because of urea in particular. Anyway, I'm going down to get more belt in particular. Because without Alien Life, it's just Aug paddocks make urea directly. Unless that's been changed. But yeah, there's a whole system for some life without having Alien Life. It's just that the buildings will directly make the product that you're looking for, that you need. So like the kick alk will just make you fiber. Essentially, the Augs will make you the urea. Releasias are Releasia, but and are going to produce Releasia. They still exist. Ulrichs give you bone meal directly. Without Alien Life, just direct, no slaughtering needed. Just gives you the stuff that you want. Alright, what was I gonna put on the bus? You... Oh, that's not a good spot. What was the next line? Wait, oh. What? That's it. Uh-huh. So I would hope that the creature chamber has made its next item. Has made the Vrauk by now. Glorious, wonderful, beautiful biocontainers. Biosamples, I should say. Okay, yep, you have done the thing. Please do the thing a few additional times. Give me these guys. You know what? I'm going to do that. Enjoy. Enjoy the wonderful things. For now, just one more, because I don't have any more codex, and I will need to provide more lamps and tinned cables. Don't feel like really automating that. It's really expensive. Did I succeed? I have succeeded! Now I need to uncage a caged Vrauk. Uncage. Where's uncage? Uncage. There we go. Do. Congrats! You now move ever so slightly faster. Ever so slightly faster. Your crafting speed is now 0.35. On a recipe that takes 160 seconds base. Yeah. Have the cage back. So, if I want 8 of these, I'll need 80 Vrauk. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. I'm gonna do that off screen, between streams. Most likely. Oh yeah, and the Vrauk has a recipe that takes Vrauk food. I'm not going to do the Vrauk food, even though, yes, I can do the Vrauk food, because it needs cellulose. Just because I hate cellulose. I absolutely despise cellulose. It looks like I need more limestone. Let's address that. Iron? Ta-da! More! Have I upgraded the limestone to use the regular mini loaders? Probably not. So, when looking at this, what do I really see here? I see creosote, which is tar. I see methane, which will be moondrop. Have I broken that down? No, I have not. Moondrop, that's another entity. And it needs seeds, which needs an input of moondrop, which I don't see a reason not to do this one. So, yeah, we need that, and we need 20 times 3 on those moondrop. Yep. That needs a bunch of cDNA and flower samples and codexes and biosamples as well. We have the agar petri dish stuff, so I'm not gonna actually have that listed out. I have ceramic. I would need to scale the ceramic, but I actually have it. And I can put it on the bus. Like, the last steps are just throw it all together, but the biggest hurdles are to get into the PCBs, the printed circuit substrates, from the formica, from the melamine resin, from the urea and formaldehyde, and then melamine through the ammonia cyanic out of urea again. Yeah. And I present to you with ammonia and cyanic, like, the biggest reason why the tech was changed. Why is that 14.3? Why is that? Oh, something must need CO2. Yeah. I need to plonk a thing for CO2 in. That's better. Like, what happened? Wasn't it 3? But yeah, the biggest reason that a lot of blue science techs now also need pi science is because of this recipe. The inorganic ammonia, always worth on the inorganic ammonia to do this recipe, but now it's locked behind pi science as well. So there you go. Hello, welcome to the stream. I wonder when I get access to the gas splatters. Will that be at green or no? I don't see it at green. It might be a pi science. Oh, I see Simic. Oh, hey, Simic, give me tar. Oh, but that's really late. That's really late in green. For fetal serum and artificial blood? That's really late. And you need to give them olefins. How in the world? And Stonewool? Are you kidding me? Aha! Here. Hello. Feed minerals to get better processed materials in the end. Once their system adapts to a mineral, there is no turning back. Once you pick a specialization, the others will be disabled. Transmutation. Does this only apply to Simics? Sorta looks like it. You can get oleochems from the blood. And kimberlite pulp? Really? Kimberlite? Interesting. Very interesting. Because that looks like it's going to be part of the upgrade system. So then where's the upgrades on the rest of the things? Anyway, my point is made-ish. I was looking for the Fagnots. Where are those glorious giraffes? There. It does not start with ammonia. Well, dang. It is pie science for the ammonia. And methane, and acetylene, and propene, and ethylene, and natural gas, but sure. Fine. Not exactly the best of ways. These recipes will override the original ones. I have my doubts. They're supposed to override, but I have my doubts. Yes, there is totally a tech called explosive diarrhea to get more manure. Welcome. Hello. I am waiting on Vrauk. Trying to wait for Vrauk at this point. While looking at circuits and all involved with circuits. Oh yeah, sodium hydroxide. Why out of gravel? But why gravel? Saline. You versus you. 100. 100. 40 stone. 20 stone. Gee! I wonder which is better. Probably the one that's a stone. Anyway. I've never played Half-Life, so I don't know what you're referring to. Apparently I sound like someone. So, let me see. How are we doing on all of the everything down here? How many creatures have I made of Vrauk? Glorious. I like having that plastic available. Vrauk! There be Vrauk. Enjoy the Vrauk. How many caged? One! One whole Vrauk in a cage. Uncage that Vrauk. Be free. I have half. I have half the amount that I need. I may have in fact... No, I have not. So I have produced 3 things. 1 has failed. I have succeeded twice on this recipe to get more caged Vrauk. Of course, technically speaking, it would be better to move these to get additional machines operating, because they give you a plus 25% over base, meaning that instead of just getting plus 25 here, we get base speed plus the plus 25 by getting additional machines operating. Always better to get the additional machines moving instead of having one machine operate a bit faster. But only in the circumstance... Oh, right, I need to turn that back on. Hi. But only in the circumstance where the machine doesn't operate at the start. If the machines are operational, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So now I have, ideally, 4 machines moving once I get some cages. There you go, and enjoy your cages. I have more cages, don't worry. We have some cages. Now that does slow down those cycles a little bit, but in the end will be great. Once all the buildings are moving, then do one at a time, filling the amounts. That'll be good. Let's get some lamps and things. Lamp. Tinned cable. Tin. Copper cable. Copper. 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 Tin. Iron, copper, glass. That will work. How long will it take me to do the full Pi playthrough now? Pi AL? I don't know. I don't know. How long did it take me last time? 700 hours? 800? I forget. Do I still have the archive? I think I still have... Maybe? No. Maybe? No. I got rid of my very old archives. 800? Yeah, ish. It's what I was thinking. Thereabouts. Thereabouts 800 hours. It depends on how I scale on here, how much I end up doing in the end. Actually, I want that one very specifically. And that's glass, isn't it? Oh. Oh, glass, hello. There we go. I tend to take my time. and it will depend on how much I scale different things. I do have a better idea about the various amounts of stuff I'll need at any given point in time. I'm trying not to overdo it, he says, with all this seaweed out here, but in the early phases, because you can end up spending a really long time scaling in the early game with a lot of infrastructure that just becomes useless the later that you go. So as long as you're not wasting too much time doing unimportant scaling, there's some stuff that you're going to need more of that is intended, but yeah, there's other stuff that you don't need tons of, like what I'm doing right now with the Vrauk. I don't need to have the Vrauk cocoons automated permanently on my bus, as an example. I just need enough cDNA to get what I need to get. Last time I played this, I automated everything, and that takes a lot of time. There still needs to be a bunch of time to actually get the Vrauk, get the cocoons, get the retrovirus, get the cDNA, but as long as I have enough cDNA to get the initial creatures that I need, I can remove that infrastructure and not worry about the expense on moss, sap, biomass, etc. Wait, where did the... I need more barrels. And bear in mind that I did also finish a Pi playthrough prior. So let's also have that thought in mind. I've also beaten Pyandons mods before beating Pi Alien Life. I have in fact beaten Pi mods twice at this point. And Pi Alien Life had the benefit of having Bob's modules to reduce the amount of time it took. As it turns out, it saves a lot of time if you have modules that make things go fast, really fast, with no drawbacks. And of course, I made a mod that lets you do productivity on a whole bunch of intermediates that don't otherwise take productivity. I made that mod. Productive Pyanodons. That one's mine. I did that. And I need to update it so I can have more stuff. I need to find out what extra things. Oh, now you're locked by the circuits. That's exactly what I want you to be locked by. Circuits! Go! Be free! Wood? No. That being said, the once you get to the late game, the Bob's modules, they don't really affect the... Well, they do, but they don't really affect the biotic stuff too much from Alien Life. Not the actual pens, right? The paddock-based stuff and the creature buildings. what they affect is the things like the incubation and the creature chamber stuff that I was doing, the shenanigans there. But when we're only streaming this 2 times a week, normally, a reminder that I'm not streaming on Thursday this week. I will return next week at 3 hours a stream. We're gonna be playing this a while. We're gonna be playing this a while, and I am gonna do stuff off the stream, off screen. Oh, I already have the glass up here. I'm like, should I bring the glass up here? I have already done so. How do I get it here? Well, I don't know. Nor do I think I care. You know, I've never done space exploration. Never. I have never played Space Block. Not with Factorio or otherwise. I've done K2, but not with Space Extension. I don't know, I don't really care for whoever that mod author is there, the one that does the alien biomes as well. I just don't like the stupid destroy your stuff mechanics that are used in that. I don't consider it a fun experience to have a meteor destroy a factory and I have to then go back and remember how it was built and rebuild it. Like, that is not an enjoyable experience for me. Make a few more. Thanks. Having my robots just die for no reason, disappear, again, is not an appealing experience to me. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Wonderful. The positive feedback loop is moving. We're getting faster and faster. Yeah, the complexity is fine. It needs to stay fun, but the complexity is fine. Like, I find Pyandons, while it is a very long experience, it takes a very long time to complete a Pyandons game, and to figure out everything, and to build everything, and do all the individual parts, make all the things. You're not often left with a situation where you're sitting and doing absolutely nothing. There's always really something that you could be doing, that you know that you could be doing. Not to be confused with not knowing that you could be doing something, which is a fundamental problem of the design. Cough cough, Nullius. Early game, in general. Because, yeah, sure, there's stuff that you could be doing, like mining rocks. Mining rocks is not exactly thrilling, you know? If the author of the mod literally says, oh, hey, in the early game you're supposed to be mining rocks, They have deluded themselves to thinking that they've made an interesting experience. Just no. No, they have not. And that's just the problem with Factorio in general. The early game is just garbage. I'll sing that till the end of time. Where is my Vrauk? Vrauk, that there. Like right now I'm just waiting for the Vrauk for the sake of waiting for the Vrauk, because I just don't feel like doing this infrastructure work yet. Because I know that I need to get into the Augs regardless. And I don't really want it all split up various places. I do have a ceramic though. Let me have a look at that ceramic over here. Wanted to get that on the bus. Because I did that a while back, actually. I tend to prefer having these in dedicated sections and not have to rely on the things multiple times, but oh well, we might have to. Speaking of which, I will need creosote brought down. Oh hey, good. I like. More of those, please. There you are. I have brought you down. I have ceramicked. Okay. Sure. I will need another thingy of you, though. So, yeah, could we get another one of these? That'd be great. Power. So two of these need 2 clay. I need another clay pit. Clay pit, where, there you go. 3 would need 75 steam, which means I will need another one of those. Da. Yellow belts cannot go over my stone water well. And steam passes through these buildings just fine. Just planning for later on that one. I forgot that I added this onto the bus between streams. I was gonna add more limestone. I got sidetracked completely off of that. I even built the extra buildings. I'll worry about that later. Ah, there you are. Let's bring you, just for the heck of it. Let's bring this down. No, I wanted to... No, I don't want you. Bah, go away. That there. Take that away. Don't want to destroy my own stuff. Hello, Vrauk. Is there one here? No, because glassware. Enjoy the glassware. Make me a few more. Enjoy that, Vrauk. How close are you? 72% on these. 24% on you. Now it's going to be impossible to keep track of which ones fail and which ones succeed at the 70% here. But yeah, just one more completes this building, then I can start making each of the successive ones faster. Well, how about, in the meantime, I start moving on regardless. Oh, I need some stuff there for that. Where do I begin? Great question. Where to start? Zogna? Lamps and Zogna, I think? Because that's the stuff that I have. That I know that I have. So, lamps for Zogna. The incubator... I need to grab some Nextlit and plastic. Fortunately, I have both. Plastic. Nextlit. Incubator. Now, I have creosote. I'll just need to bring that down. The treated wood... I have no need for outside of fiberboard, and I could make the fiberboard. Yeah, we'll work towards the fiberboard too. Oh gosh, wow, it's a lot. That's a lot there. Split that, do that. And then you, with your Zogna production, only need 10 pressured air, so that's great. 1. I have 1, come on, where is it? Did I use it? Oh, was that an ingredient? I thought I had an air pump. I was there. There you are, you little booger. Ta-da. We're literally blowing the bacteria off of wood and, like, incubating it on the dish and with the lamp. In case you were wondering, that's how that is supposed to be. I need another space. Okay, wood and petri dishes. Do I want Zogna? I will need Zogna automated, so that does mean that I need those standard petri dishes online. Do we have... We have 2. Vrauk. Go ahead and uncage those Vrauk. Start working on the next one. You're working as fast as you can go now. Huzzah! It's functional! Alright, let's head on down and bring the petri dishes onto the bus. Now that one is full. So this is my line. Need to get this brought down all the way. And I need to bring the wood down as well. I hope I have enough belt. Where's my wood? Wood belt. There you are. Come on down. Also glass and copper and iron. Glass? Where's glass? Right over here. Okay. From here, I should have this from glass. You know what? I'll just grab the whole thing. Why not? And that's just gonna get overlaid. Right there. Ta-da! And I need the copper to there as well. That will be lamps. Okay. Wood and petri dishes. Petri dishes, petri dishes, petri dishes. There you go. Enjoy your petri dishes. All of that for Zogna. 4 whole Zogna bacteria. Yup. Connect the wood. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? Just all that just for 4 whole units. I only need 1 whole unit in the grand scheme, but it hurts so much. Oh, it hurts so much. I need an electrolyzer. And a washer. Do I have a washer? Yes. Do I have an electrolyzer? Probably not. Electrolyzer. Go, go, go. I've played so many mods with Angel's electrolyzers that nothing quite looks like a real electrolyzer, quite like the Angel's ones. It's like everything else looks odd, different. Because my mind just immediately goes to the Angel's electrolyzer every single time I see the word now. Especially since I'm also doing a Newlius playthrough with which uses Angel's assets. But yeah, just having this square thing be an electrolyzer. Like, huh. Alright. Sure. Yes, that is what you are going to do in the end. I will need water. I will need stone. Come on. Come on. Stone. There we go. Who is stone? Which line? I may need more belt. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'll need more belt. Oh, and for the person who made that comment, who may be watching later on, they said that they're watching from the beginning with the DVR and will keep going. I will address the comment of the breaking down of the coal using secondary crushers, to which I say, I am in fact doing this to get a source of raw coal. I am not doing this for my power, because I cannot deal with this byproduct yet. I consider this byproduct the whatever grade, quote unquote grade 1 coal, crushed coal. Yeah, it has a fuel value, but due to the intricacies of the power system, I can't guarantee if I'm shoving it all into boilers to use for power that I'm going to be able to consume all of the different products without anyone like backing up on me. I just don't like that, period, like fundamentally. And if you ignore that fuel value out of this stuff, it's not as good of a conversion anymore. Unfortunately, when doing coal to raw coal, or from raw coal to coke, not that great of a conversion anymore. At Green Science, I will unlock the ability to process the crushed coal into coal, and that is when I will start doing that conversion for power. But maybe by that time I'm doing something else for power completely, because this system is fundamentally flawed in that it is subject to failure when the base needs more power than I'm able to produce, and there are ways around that in Pyandons mods. There are ways around that issue through alternative sources of power. Speaking of which, I was walking down to get more belt. Time for belt. Yeah, I really don't want to have to deal with mixed belts of fuel when dealing with power either. Like, that's just another thing I won't do. It's like, yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of fuel value on the belt from the output of that, but don't think I want that much belt. I'll take that much though. Oh, I could use more undergrounds. But the behavior of boilers as well is a little weird, because it fills a stack of fuel, of the exact same fuel, so it will, like, once a boiler has a specific type of fuel, it will just ignore the other fuels, and you can end up getting stuck that way along on a boiler line, and end up having some boilers briefly not operate or get close to it before switching to another fuel. I just don't like that behavior. It's like, no, I will have one fuel on a line, and that'll be that. All right, how are we doing with these guys? We have 5 to uncage. And I should have at least 1 or 2. There we go. I could make more off of this. Go ahead. Very expensive to do that, by the way. You need 1 more, and you're done. Bearing in mind that not only do I need the Vrauk to get more Vrauk, but I need the Vrauk to get the cocoons in the end. Oh boy. Because ideally I would like to have at least 8 Vrauk paddocks making cocoons in the end. I'm going to likely leave this to accrue caged Vrauk for modules as well. That seems like a decent enough idea. Stone. Hey, come on down. There we go. That's given me beautiful stuff. And then I need chimneys. Output. Sodium hydroxide. Hello, hello. There's a, Even Pyandons mods allows you to vent chlorine into the atmosphere. You're not allowed to do that in Nullius. For whatever reason. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not in Nullius. That's like one of my biggest fundamental complaints is that Anachrony changed chlorine to not be ventable by a gas vent for whatever twisted sadistic reason. Like, not even Pyanodon forces you to do something to the chlorine by preventing it from being vented in a gas vent. Not even Pyanodon is that sadistic. So. You. Pin. We've taken care of that. Could do graphite. We've got the sodium hydroxide. I can do the treated wood. Where's the treated wood? Here. That's not a building I have access to. I need one of these for the treated wood. Treated wood is in here. Oh boy, I get to add another fluid to the bus. Oh right, I get to add another fluid to the bus. Hey, guess what I don't have available? Any more spots for fluids in this section. Wonderful. So, I suppose that means now I get to do this like in here or in here, whichever one fits. Let's have a look. Alright. Logical conclusion is this must be moved. This way. Ahem. The logical conclusion is that this must be moved. This way. Aha. That won't work. That one's gonna need a little bit more effort. That one needs like the whole thing here to be cut and paste over one. And there you go. All to maintain the aesthetic of the pipe to be in line with the one below it, the line below it, and I have to do the same thing along the whole line down. Oh boy. At least down until I get to the creosote. Or, you know, in the alternative, just make creosote local, but no. No. I don't... I don't have the tar production to do that. Oh, really? I apparently have the tar production to do that. Now you're latex? Why you no slabs? Why you no creamy? Oh, limestone. Oh, the limestone. Okay. That's convenient for the moment. Ahem. Hey, limestone. Could you, Could you back it up one? There we go. We're close. We have arrived. Ta-da! Welcome, creosote. Beautiful and glorious. So I need limestone. A lot more limestone. Let's go ahead and get a lot more limestone. It's being made way down here, although it could be made anywhere, but I apparently need it here. Also, what's with this, like, atrocious rate on, Oh. Okay. That's what's with it. That's just as much aluminium as I've got. Alright, how many of these? Oh. Oh. That's a problem. It's not really a problem. I can do this. I do not have the pipe to grounds. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, obviously this stuff isn't going to scale from here, so I have the room. Okay. I can't. I legit can't. There. Daba! No, 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 no. There we go. Okay. Power. Ta-da! Double! I have doubled it! When in doubt, double it! And then double it again! And then later on, you'll double it again! Okay. How are we looking? On all of the things, everywhere. Plenty of that, though. Plenty of Duralumin. For my inserters. Speaking of which... More. More. More of these blues. I like these blues. Oh, good. We are backing up on the rubber for now. Excellent, excellent. Okay. All the way back down here. Time to process the wood into treated wood. All the way down here. And of course, over the course of this next week, before getting into the next stream, I'm going to be bringing all of the belt lines all the way down here, extending out my little walkway further, etc., 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 getting all the side stuff done that needs to get done. There we go. Ta-da! Glorious. Beautiful. Wonderful treated wood. It has been treated. There we go. You can output all of your stuff too. 500 stack size. Wow. Alright then. Pin, come back to me. So that's going to be... I can do I can do this. I can do this. There is raw fiber out of wood as an option. Of course, that's not the option you're going to want to go with in the long term, but it's an option nonetheless. And no matter what, I need methane from Moondrop and manure from Oggs for the urea to automate these circuits. Just no matter what. We're a lot closer to circuits than you might think, actually. We are pretty close. It's just that it takes a really long time to set up the Oggs and to set up the Moondrop, having to do the positive feedback loop cycles, which we've seen very painfully today with Vrauk. What impact that has, like how slow that actually is of a process. It's not as bad. Oh look, you need petri dishes now. Alright, we're gonna leave it like that in its current state and switch out to something else at some point. It's not as bad with the plants. Speaking of which, am I gonna want Faugi? Oh, if only. If only, like... You know, I might have to do this. I might have to do this. The problem is that it comes at green, at which point I'll have the oil sand stuff available. I will have oil sands available. Yeah, it is used in that Vrauk food recipe. The problem with Vrauk food is that it's cellulose, and that makes it super expensive. Still, it's possible. Yeah, really, these aren't used at all for anything at this point. I can't even make these things yet. I already mentioned the Vrauk food. The Ulrichs aren't until the next level of science. Guar. Okay. And then the Oggs need starch that we can't make until green science. And Arthurians we don't get for a while. Late green / blue / pie science. I forget exactly. It's been a while. Let's make this. Let's make some graphite. Throughputs. Alright, I think it'll be fine with yellows. There we go. Hey, where's that wonderful stuff known as Coke? Where's that Coke? Come on down. Where's my Coke? Coke? Coke, you're way back here. Okay. Come on down. Coke, glorious Coke. And then I'll want to do that just in case. Ta-da! We did it. We have graphite now. Pulp mill. Let there be pulp mill. I need some stone. Stone! Glorious stone. Thank you for the pulp mill. Pulp mill. And... boiler. Alright. That amount of steam is fine. Oh, I need pipes. I'm not going to walk down to get the pipes. That seems... stupid. I could use more of those. I need... oh, I don't have any. Wow. I need sinkholes. A few of them, actually. Because this is going to make organic solvent, tall oil, and black liquor, all of which needs to be deleted from the face of existence. Completely deleted from the face of existence. Where are you? There you are. Doinky, doinky, and doinky. And then it needs a solid in and a solid out. Solid in, solid out. That's solid in. Oh, that's actually too close by a tile. Interesting. But whatever. Ta-da! Fiberboard. Oh, right. It needs those two things as well. Needs another solid, 2 solids in. Ugh. Gosh, this machine sucks. Give me a wood processing unit. I mean, a lot of my suggestions have been added into the PyMods. Just for reference. A lot of things I've brought up have been directly added into the game. / changed. Not all, but a lot. Alright, that will be 1. Then bring me... ugh. Belt Getty, don't you love the Belt Getty? I love the Belt Getty. There you go. Enjoy! Enjoy that sodium hydroxide. Ah, glorious. That is fiberboard. Done. So, we've actually gotten a large way of the way, huge way of the way, into making this wonderful stuff known as circuits, automating the circuits. The thing is, though, I will need some cDNA going forward, which means retrovirus, which means Vrauk cocoons. And we're still waiting on Vrauk cocoons. so that I can make Augs, to make manure, to make urea. Well, to make liquid manure, to make urea. And so I can make Moondrop to make methane. And we'll see, because there's also a bunch of things that were added to Pyandons mods after I finished my last playthrough that I haven't touched yet, including the entire concept of the simic creature that exists. I have not touched that yet, and there's been recipe changes along the way as well that I don't know about. I'm still learning somewhat with all of this. So, it being 1 o'clock in the afternoon here in the East Coast of the U.S., it is the end of the stream. What have we gotten done today? This is what we've accomplished in 3 hours. Yeah, this mess. Oh, and this. Ahem. Yeah. Collectors. Collecting biosamples. Ignore the fish. Ignore the fish in those. We have biosamples now. We have Vrauk now. We have plastic now. Yeah, we're good. We have cages. We have Zogna. We have sodium hydroxide, treated wood, graphite, raw fiber from wood, and of course, fiberboard. All of that we have done on this day. With that, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you have enjoyed today's stream, please be sure to do all the social and engagement stuff down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and hit the notification bell. Consider becoming a member of the channel by hitting the great big blue join button, and supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/OtakuShowboat if you're so inclined and able. I will be back next week on Tuesday to continue these shenanigans, and I will in fact see you all on the next one.